All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachak Wadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect, Shalom, Barakathum. I'm going to title this lesson, When It All Falls Down. You know, it's kind of a working title. But that was the main thing that happened in my, that was going on. That was kind of stirring up my spirit to do this lesson, because a lot of pride, a lot of, you know, backbiting, a lot of heresies, a lot of the wickedness going on in the earth. It's all based upon things that are happening right now. You know, things as they are. You know, a lot of these guys in different camps and whatnot, they don't get things in the ancient context, and they don't have the imagination and the insight to see things in the future context of the kingdom, man. And that leads to things of misunderstandings, of breakdowns, like we break down Deuteronomy 22, you know, talking about the grape, you know, and how that was back in the day, and the law of the age of accountability and the age, and how that will be in the kingdom, and how we're all going to be righteous. They just look at it as today. Well, those things are illegal according to this society. Well, plenty of things are illegal according to this society, and there's a lot of wicked things that are illegal according to this society. So you shouldn't be basing yourself based on the way things are now, man. And when the Lord crashes this whole thing, when it all falls down, we're going to really see, are these men of wisdom? Are you a man of the Lord? Okay, we're going to know what you're made of, all right, in that day. You know, we're putting in our spiritual reps now. We're putting in the effort now, so we're ready, man. So we're found blameless, you know, basically in the day of trouble, man. So we're hid in the day of wrath, man. Okay. Let me get this real quick. 1 Corinthians 3. All right. Starting at verse 9. For we are laborers together with the Most High. Ye are God's husbandry. Ye are God's building. All right. And the Lord, when the Lord, believe you me, when the Lord puts his hand to making a building, best believe he's not choosing any old stones, man. He's not choosing chipped sandstone, all right, and putting, you know, random cobblestone here and some marble there, and, you know, different color limestone here. No, man, these are going to be choice pieces, okay, and they're going to be of high value, okay. So that's what you have to question, man. All right. It says, according to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation thereof. All right. And who is the master builder, man? All right. Let me turn this on. Shalakia. It says, according to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, all right, and another man builded thereon. But let every man take heed how he builded thereupon. So when Yahushua came and established the ministry, that was the foundation, all right. Now Paul is saying we need to take heed on this foundation that you're building on, man. What kind of man are you, man? What are you made of? All right. You can go back and forth about who's right and who's wrong about these different doctrines, and splitting hairs over fringe, you know, topics in the scriptures. You know, is the Syrophoenician woman an Israelite or not, and blah 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 blah. You know, and thinking that you're scoring points, but you're going to be tested. All of you are going to be tested. All of us are going to be tested, man. All right. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahushua HaMashiach. So if you're not in the spirit of Yahushua HaMashiach, if you don't think he's worthy of worship, okay, then there's a big asterisk behind your name, man, in the book of life. Okay? And you might just get blotted out. It doesn't matter if you're doing the work. Okay? That's a bare minimum requirement, man. If you have the spirit and the knowledge to do so. If you're able-bodied, if you have it in you to do so, then that's what you're supposed to do, man. That's your reasonable service, man. All right? But for other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahushua and Mashiach. Now, if any man build upon this foundation, gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble. Okay, so every man is going to try to be a part of this building, but not every man is made of the correct materials, man. Okay, so the Most High is going to assemble this big building, and then he's going to hit it with a storm. All right, aka Jacob's trouble, aka the hour of temptation. All right, and all of the pieces that ain't right, that ain't supposed to be there, guess what's going to happen to it? Let me read. All right, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it. We're coming up on that day, man. So all of this backbiting, all of this back and forth, you just, underhanded comments. Like the Lord is going to snuff all of this shit out, man. We really ain't got to worry about it. That's why we just focus on doing the work, man. Keeping our eyes single. Okay? That's why the scriptures gave that analogy about this path in Esdras, man. He says it's like water on one side and fire on the other, man. This truth is not like an open field where you can just frolic through, okay? Run zipping back and forth and doing cartwheels. All right? You mixing your own doctrine here. All right? Setting up churches over here, this promo over here, doing all of this extra stuff, man. Okay, we're not gonna get into that wide open field until the kingdom. Then we'll be able to do what we want to do. But right now, we're on the straight path, and it's pretty clear what we have to do, man. Do the work to get the elect woken up, man. All right. Anyway, because it says every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work, what sort it is. Okay, and that's a spiritual fire, and it's gonna be a literal fire, man. All right, but when it talks about trying you, it's really talking about that test. Okay, are you gonna stand stiffly for Yahushua? All right, and it says, if any man's work abide which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. So if you abide, if you make it through, man, you're going to get that reward. It ain't about rank or any of that, man. The Lord already has the chosen men that he's going to put the spirit of preservation on, man, or that he's going to preserve. Those spirits are already chosen, man. This is why you move with fear and humility, man. Because there's no amount of effort or work that you can do to be delivered. These are characteristics of the men that will be delivered, but the work itself is not going to get you delivered. The Lord literally has to choose you, man. Okay? Now, it just so happened the men that he chose, they would be doing it. Okay? But it's within the Lord's power to choose a man that's not doing the work if he wants to. Or a man that did the work at the very last minute. That's written in Matthew, all right? About that penny coming in at the 11th hour, okay? So stop thinking that, the amount of work you did is going to be equivalent to whether or not you get. Focus on being in your right mind. Focus on being single and locked in on this thing. Not how many years you put in, all right? And we're going to find out when all of this shit crashes, man. All right, it says, if any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved. All right, yet so as by fire, man. What does that mean? That means we're gonna take an L. All of the things that we have here, that's gonna go away. All right, but we are gonna be saved, man. We're gonna be beamed up in those chariots, not your PS5 and your Jordans. Okay. So, you know, a lot of this this unnecessary contention, and we know it's a righteous thing to correct, you know, brothers and things, you know. You definitely should be defending the gospel and rebuking, you know, when necessary, all right, and marking individuals that are being divisive through their doctrines, all right. But the Lord knows if you're just in a spirit of contention, a spirit of debating, and He knows if you're emotional and butthurt, man. If that's you, the fire is gonna reveal it, man. All right. Let me see what else I had here. There was another precept I had thought of, but that might be it here. Let me see. Yeah, that's basically it on that, Akim. Keep your eye on the prize, man. You know, like don't be worrying about all of this extra shit about, you know, who's right and who's wrong. You know, what's that in Deuteronomy 23 and 7 or 7 and 23? I forget. Was he said of not abhor an Edomite, or did he subserve a not abhor an Assyrian? Brother, the charagma is about to be here. Okay. Are you really gonna run up all of this strife and contention over clerical errors? So to do what? To score points? You know? We know that there are errors in the Bible, and then that there are things here and there, but ultimately, the seal, Yahweh Shai unloosed the seals. Matter of fact, I'll get that real quick, man. All right. Here. Forgive me. Okay. This is Revelation 5:1, and I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within, and on the backside sealed with the 7 seals. All right. Now, did this include the book of Revelation, or is this talking about a spiritual understanding of the totality of the book, man? All right. There's an understanding to the Bible that has nothing to do with the Greek manuscripts, and you know, ultimately the Lord willed it to where the information that we need to know, we know. Okay, we know what we need to know to get out of here. All right, there were literally things there that the Lord just told some of His men not to write down. So quit splitting hairs about words, man. All right. Words are a means of understanding. They're not, the power themselves is not in the words. The words are just a means of understanding. We've learned the Bible through what? English, man. English is not a righteous language. It's not a pure language. Yet we have the knowledge, don't we? And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne, Revelation 5:1, Salakia. And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within, And on the backside, sealed with 7 seals. 7 represents what, man? Completion, totality. All right, and I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof. All right. And no man in heaven nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. All right. And I wept much, because no man was found to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon. And one of the elders said unto me, weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof. So ultimately, Yahushai, all right, gave us the understanding. He broke these things down. And as angry as you can be about it, he gave these revelations to Paul, okay? Peter, various prophets. Okay, they got the understanding of it, man. All right? And through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we have the understanding of it today, man. All right? So all of this stuff about, Luke 3 genealogies and okay, there's nothing wrong with studying the Bible and getting into the scholarship aspect of it, man. But don't do all of that and then miss major prophecies. Don't be over here trying to score a bunch of points. All right. When the whole building's about to collapse, man. All right. It says that's basically it on that, man. So let's just keep our eye on the prize and just know that we have what we need. Okay, to get through this thing, man. Most of the prophecies have already come to pass, man. What do we have left? World War III. We have the Charagma, Jacob's trouble. Okay, and we have the kingdom of heaven. All right. Anything outside of that, you should not be making a big deal about it or feeling proud that you're scoring points on it, man. Anyway, I'll end it there, man. Lord willing, this is edifying. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rachakadash. Call hello, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rachakadash. Shalom.